Cleanse yourself. It's very important on our journey to be mindful to cleanse ourselves physically, mentally, and spiritually. Always take time to cleanse yourself, because when you do this, light warriors, you will become the person that you came here to be. Hello everyone, I am Michael and I help guide people on the evolutionary journey. Cleanse yourself. Cleanse yourself physically, mentally, and spiritually on your journey. Cleansing ourselves, it's maybe not on the top of our mind as our top priority until it becomes our top priority. We need to all start thinking about our physical vessel. We need to start thinking about our health differently. We need to think about our health in terms of vibrational frequency. And our vibrational frequency can drop very low. And this can happen physically, mentally, and spiritually. We need to remember all of these things. And it's important to cleanse ourselves, to take time and effort to cleanse ourselves. So today we're out here and I'm practicing what I preach. I took a dip in the salt of the earth and I cleansed my energetic field. And as we go on our journey, especially in this time period, the energies around us can become very dense and they can influence our auric field. And we want to make sure that we're cleansing our field. So we want to do things that are cleansing. So you want to get away from it all so that your aura, so that your human energy field can reset and cleanse. And if you could find the ability to get into the salt water, if you get into the ocean or any natural body of water, you want to cleanse your energy field. You want to be out in the sun. You want to be out in the light of Christ to cleanse your energy field. 93% of the function of DNA is light and sound reception and transmission. We need to realize that we are energetic beings, even though it looks like we have a physical body, right? But I'm actually not even here, light warriors. It's true. I come from a different dimension. But it's important to cleanse ourselves, and we want to do this many ways. We want to cleanse our aura. We want to cleanse our energetic field. And we could do this by getting out in nature, getting far away from the dense energies that are out there right now. You know, there's a lot of dense energies out there, but regardless of where you are, these energies, they still might pop up. There's pockets of them everywhere. And that's why there are two timelines right now. There's two timelines. We're going through the 3D to 5D timeline split. In some places, they're denser than others. So it's important to move around your location and find an area where you can build your vibration up. So we're going to spiral upwards, or we could actually go through a downward spiral as well. It happens to all of us, including myself, and I'm out here in the vibration of authenticity to share that with all of you. We all have our ups and downs, and it's time to be mindful that we have to cleanse. So we want to cleanse our aura. We want to cleanse our energetic field. We also want to cleanse our physical body. So just like how we come out in nature and we cleanse our energetic body just by taking a dip in the ocean, we also want to be mindful of the cleanse of our internal organs. We want to be mindful to cleanse our insides as well. And we don't do that by drinking the salt water, light warriors. So we should all be aware that over the course of time, we build up parasites on our journey. And parasites, they live within us, and they could give off fear and anxiety, and they can mess up your nervous system. So it's a good idea to be mindful that, you know, we could build up parasites on our journey, and we need to take the time to maybe do something different with our diet and cleanse the parasites out of us. And, you know, during that time period of taking a deep cleanse of parasites, you know, some people might experience parasite die-off symptoms. And, you know, because all of these parasites are dying off inside of you, right, you're going to have all these toxins, and these toxins affect the nervous system, and they're going to make you feel depressed, they're going to make you feel anxiety, they're going to make you feel all over the place. So while it is important for the long term to cleanse parasites, it's going to make you feel better, but they could actually influence the way that you think. And over the course of our journey, you know, we could be influenced by parasites that are living inside of us, and they're actually taking your nutrients away as well, light warriors, right? So we want to make sure that we're getting the most out of the foods that we're taking in. We want to make sure over the course of time that we're getting the most every time that we eat. We don't want to feed the parasite, right? So going through this, we cleanse ourselves, and this could happen many different ways, and there's certain herbs that you could take to cleanse yourself, and there's extreme ways that you could cleanse yourself. But remember that, you know, you're going about your journey, and you have developed a sense of homeostasis, and you're used to living a certain way. And then when you go through a cleanse, you might, you know, experience new changes. You know, even myself on my journey, and I've shared this with you recently, that, you know, I used to be one for a lot of coffee, a lot of caffeine, all day long caffeine. And right now, as my body is settling in, right, I'm settling in to new energies right now. I can't take in this caffeine. I've been saying no to caffeine, where I'm always used to drinking caffeine. So now I'm starting to look at the world differently, right? So, you know, it could be overwhelming all at once. So earlier, before, for example, if we're cleansing ourselves energetically, and I took a dip, and, you know, this time of year the water is really not that warm, it shocks the body, right? And it shocks the nervous system, right? So it feels really uncomfortable. So I'm using this as an example. So if I went in before and I shocked my body, oh, it was cold, I felt very uncomfortable for a short period of time, and I got really cold and I dried off, and then I settled back in. So similar to that, when you cleanse parasites on the inside, you might also feel a little off. Your nervous system feels off, right? So then you want to get back to your sense of homeostasis. And, you know, certain things, as you cleanse yourself, you might be more sensitive to sounds and lights, and it's a little bit overwhelming to you. Just like how some of you, you want to cleanse your apartment, and you light up some sage, and you sage it out, and you clean it out, you clear out the apartment, and now the energy is better for your surroundings. So we always want to remember that it's important to cleanse, especially now. There's a lot of beautiful energies in the world right now. There are also negative energies in the world right now, but they're die-off, right? It's all die-off. It's parasite die-off symptoms. That's what the world is going through right now. Parasite die-off symptoms. And then we're gonna have a beautiful day, right? Right on cue, right? Beautiful day. So be mindful of this on your journey, that it does take time. You're going to have to do something to cleanse yourself physically, mentally, and spiritually. Do these things, right? I had to come here today, I had to drive here today, I had to dunk myself in the ocean today. I had to make an effort to make the cleanse, because if I don't do it, then it just keeps repeating and you can't get out of that downward spiral. We're an energetic body and we are vibrating. We're vibrational beings. A long time ago I said this, right? And some people said, this guy's crazy. What do you mean we're vibrating? We're all vibrating. And the faster that we vibrate, the healthier we are. Our physical and mental health improve. And the lower our vibration goes, our physical and mental health decline. So it takes some effort to cleanse ourselves. And we want to cleanse ourselves in all three phases: physically, mentally, and spiritually. Cleanse those demons away. And sometimes the demons can reside in the mind. And sometimes what's in the mind can also be influenced by parasites that live inside of you. It's true. So there's a lot going on in the world right now, and we're all going through a massive reset, a reboot, if you will. So I'm very grateful for all of you. And, you know, on my journey, I'm learning a lot about detoxing. I'm learning more about cleansing, and I'm learning more about parasite die-off symptoms. And I'm going to speak to you all. I'm very grateful for my Patreon community. I'll be starting up the Zoom sessions again. If you're interested in some Zoom sessions, if you care to join our Patreon, I'm very grateful for all of you, and I'm going to be starting that up very soon. And we're going to break down this reality in terms of everyday life people. That's what it's all about. It's about common everyday life people, because none of us are perfect, not even yours truly. I'm out here as a common man doing this and sharing this with all of you. So I will dive deeper into cleansing and detoxing and parasite die-off symptoms on Patreon. I'm very grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for all your support. I'm grateful if you share this message on all platforms so that others can find this as well. This is the time to detox. Now is the time to detox. Now is the time to cleanse. Cleanse ourselves. Take a dip. Do what you need to do. But all three phases, physically, mentally, and spiritually, it's going to take some effort to cleanse yourself. And I'm on the journey along with all of you. I'm learning this through first-hand experience. I'm building the first-hand experience, and I'm going to share it with all of you, and I'm going to be sharing it more in detail on Patreon for all of you. And I love you all. You're all my family, and I assure you my soul family is helping me get through this shift right now, and I'm passing it forward, and I hope that I'm helping all of you get through the shift as well. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. No one's perfect, light warriors. We're all going through a shift, and we're going through the shift together. But in order to increase our vibrational frequency, it's important to cleanse, it's important to detox, it's important to get rid of parasites. So I hope that this message is helping you, and realize that your physical and mental health is all based on vibrational frequency. And the more time you spend out in nature, it really makes a big difference. And I'm very sincere and very serious with this right now. You know, years ago I might have heard this and say, oh, you know, going to the beach, going to the park, that's gonna help me. I'm out here in the vibration of authenticity in the light of Christ to share this with all of you, because these are the things that are going to improve your physical health, your mental health, and your spiritual health. They don't have anything to sell you that will fix it. Only God will fix it. The light of Christ will fix it. Nature will fix it. Nature's coming. Light warriors. There it is. Right on cue. Right on cue. So, take the time that you need to cleanse yourself. And it does take effort, but it's better to do it holistically than bow down to the matrix, bow down to false idols. I am Michael, and I'm here to guide the people to and through the event to the new earth. So help me God. Remember, we cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious to cleanse yourself and detox yourself physically, mentally, and spiritually, so that you can become the person that you came here to be. Use this to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. Dear ones, I am Michael. Find us in the 5th dimension, vibrating in the 5th dimension. Have a wonderful day living your everyday life. We're going through massive changes right now. It's the 3D to 5D split, and your perception becomes your reality. Don't forget it. Your perception becomes your reality. So detox yourself now. Cleanse yourself now. Fix yourself now, so that you will be tuned in to the frequency of the new earth and disconnect from the matrix. My father taught me resiliency, and that's what it takes in this time period. It takes resiliency right now. Every person is feeling the shift. Are you feeling the shift, Light Warriors? Why don't you leave it in the comments if you're ready to detox, if you're ready to cleanse yourself, if you're ready to get ready, if you're ready to get ready for the new earth. Why don't you leave it in the comments? Let me know if you're ready to detox, if you're ready to cleanse, if you're ready to make it to the new earth. And I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for the comments. The comments are important for other people as well. This is our community, our everyday lives. It's for the common people. And each one of you, you leave comments and others read the comments, and it gives it comfort. It gives people comfort that others are going through this during this time period. I pride that this channel will be the most authentic channel for what everyone is going through right now. It doesn't have to be so, you know, professional or whatever they have out there, right? But we're all doing the best that we can. I'm doing the best that I can. But in order to do this, it's important to cleanse yourself. And we're going to be breaking it down little by little. And let me know any questions that you have, what you want to learn about, because this is where we're going. This is where we're going. We had subconscious programs. We had so much that was built up inside of us over the years. And now it's time to let it go, let it go, let it go. And we're able to let it go by cleansing ourselves. Let it all go. And start again. We all need to regroup. We all need to cleanse. So remember this on your journey. I love you all. Keep sharing, keep growing, keep going. I am the defender of our everyday lives. Still standing, kid. Victory of the light. And so it is.